Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Saturday means we gotta go for a drive. I'm in Port Aransas, Texas at the South Jetty on a weekend. It's a little hazy right now, 11:37 a.m., but it's burning off. You can see there's a lot of people here today. I came up here Thursday and might have been one or two cars here. People are setting up for the day and it's still filling in. It's 82 degrees. I think the high today is going to be about 85, they said, which is a pretty good beach temperature. Someone had asked me what the water temperature was, and I spent about 8-9 seconds online and learned that the water temperature is currently 83 degrees, which is comfortable, right? Hello, darling. Hello, darling, in a Jeep. Lots of Jeeps here today. Different Jeep clubs are here. I wonder if the Jeep clubs have rumbles like the motorcycle clubs do, you know? They throw those little plastic duckies at each other. There's a Labradoodle on the left there, and it wasn't my friend Ari Bear. That's a good channel. I enjoy it. There's a link in the description. Ari Bear, and Ari Bear is a Labradoodle, and he lives with his mom and dad and sisters. They have adventures, mostly short videos. But yeah, funny, good sense of humor. I enjoy it. Here comes a lineup of people. Everyone's cruising today. I think I should kind of angle the camera to the left a little bit so we're not just looking at the road the whole time. What do you think? What do you think, guys? I kind of like that. You guys, let me know. You see any college girls in bikinis, let me know, and I will pull over and stare at them until they realize they should be covered in like a 1928 bathing suit from their ankles to their necks. There's the Horace Caldwell Pier. I was talking to a young guy who was about to go fishing from San Antonio. Might have been like 17 or 18. He wasn't getting ready to go fishing. He was finna go fishing. He was finna go fishing. I like that. That's the Horace Caldwell Pier. He told me the price was $3 per person to use the pier, and you had to pay $4 per pole. So you might want to look at their website and see if it's $7 to go fishing up there. And senior citizens, I actually looked this part up. Senior citizens or military, it's $1 a person. I don't know if they still charge you for the poles or not. I live in my truck. I'm not the best source of information there is when it comes to events that you might want to go to. So make use of their websites. I did learn from some of the fishermen over at the jetty today that the redfish were biting and the trout were biting, and both were hitting on shrimp, and the trout were also hitting on a couple guys that were using croakers. So if you fish, there's your fishing report. I only know what shrimp is because I had shrimp for breakfast this morning. There's one flip-flop. Oh, I bet you it fell off a golf cart. Well, it fell off someone's foot that was using a golf cart. So another channel was leaving me sarcastic messages like, we're on the beach again. Oh, we're looking at ships again. I like being on the beach. I like ships. That's what I make my videos about when I'm in Port Aransas. I knew he was winding up, and all his posts are at like 3 in the morning, you know, drinking time. So the last one he left me was and it was the last one because I just blocked him. I don't need that in my life. I live in my truck. I got enough problems. You're not even a nomad. No, I'm not. Never said I was. Nomad channels that I watch are like Cheap RV Living, Frugal RV Gal, Deborah Dickerson, people that live in their vehicles full time and go around the states. Chris and Sherry's channel seem to go everywhere. My friend Pat travels. Pat spends a good amount of the year in Rockport, but he travels throughout the United States and Canada, has good videos. All those are channels that I watch. They're nomads, they travel, but a lot of them travel to the same places, not all. Places they're familiar, places they enjoy. I travel to the places I'm familiar with and enjoy. I've making, since I started my channel, I've made like 3 trips to Arkansas and 2 trips to Amarillo and a lot of state parks and things like that. But I've spent most of my time in Rockport, Port Aransas, Texas coast, because I like the Texas coast. If you want to see a nomad channel, there's some good nomad channels. But I always like it with someone with a small channel and no views tells me how to run my channel. That's awesome. That's awesome. If one of the bigger channels gives me some advice, I would definitely consider it. But yeah, if you're miserable and you're wondering why no one's watching your videos, it might be because you're miserable. It might not be everyone else. It could be you. And I think the same way. When I put out a video that doesn't get watched, I say to myself, hey, maybe it's not everyone else. Maybe it's me, you know? I put out a short, and it talks about the difference between being lonely and being alone. And lonely is when you're missing the company of someone. Alone is when you can be by yourself and be happy and content with that company. If you're not happy when you're alone, you're not very good company. And I went, hey, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I want to thank Robert and Frank, 2 buddies who came down here fishing. They apparently saw me parked last night and decided I needed a pizza. So Robert and Frank, thank you. I took 2 slices of pizza from them, and I convinced them to keep the rest of the pizza, because if they left me a pizza, I would eat a pizza. And then I actually got to okay, so those people see their chairs fell and they're not going to come back and get them? Okay, now they're coming. Why didn't the people in the back say something? That was really weird. I'm not convinced they're going back to get their chairs. I don't think they care. That is weird. Well, now you know how trash winds up in the middle of the road. They are not going back to get their chairs. That is pretty bizarre. I wonder where they pulled over. Maybe they're having an argument about who's going to go get the chairs. That must be it. It's going to be straight vehicles for a while here on the left. But yeah, like Calvin mentioned Sarasota Tim, and all these people watch his channel and leave negative comments. I can't imagine watching a channel that I don't like. I can't imagine investing time in someone that I don't like what they're doing. Like, why would you watch that? Because when you're watching a channel that you don't like, you're putting money into that person's pocket. If there's a channel you don't like, the best thing you could do would be not watch them, completely ignore them. I don't know. You only get so much time on this earth. Very young, what did you leave us this time? You're only dancing on this earth for a short while. I've been singing to myself all morning. Sorry, guys. I was just driving by the college over there where they took my little favorite valley in the dunes, and they're putting up the dormitories. And I've said this before, I understand they need dormitories there. I just don't know why it had to be in a protected area of the dunes where it affects wildlife, and it was just like a beautiful area. I always said this particular little valley in the dunes, it looked like you were in Hawaii. I don't know why it reminded me of that, but now every time I go by there, I just see all the construction going on, and don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. That is not a coyote with his foot caught in a trap. That is my singing voice. So people say, Dennis, you can't sing. I'm like, I can sing. I'm just not very good at it. Matter of fact, I got a joke from my friend Mary that I've had for about 3 days now, and I keep forgetting to tell. Mary is building a car out of old washing machine parts. When she's done, she can't wait to take it for a spin. Boom. Boom. Got that joke in, Mary. So you can drive on the beach in Port Aransas. All my regulars say it with me. This is a public road. All rules apply. 15 miles an hour. Hello, lady in a nice bathing suit. That reminds me. Kind of like women. Alright. Thank you for that joke, Mary. I appreciate it. I got distracted by a bikini. I mean, put some clothes on. Disgusting. Did you see our elbows? Just all out in the open like that? Freaking horrible. They should have, it would help my channel a lot if every day, at a certain time, they had the bikini strut, and they were just lined up kind of walking towards us. I think that would be awesome. You know what? Throw some men in there every once in a while. Keep the women and the trolls interesting. You know what I'm saying? Here's a lady with a baby. Let's play the Will She Say Thank You? Come on, lady. Just a little wave. I know your hands are full. A nod. Nothing. Huh? Okay. I'm 0 for 4 today, guys. I'm sorry, I'm 1 for 5. There was like teenagers crossing the road, and I stopped, and the one young man waved thank you. I was like, he must be from out of town. A lot of flags to the left. That's a lot of work, setting up those tents and then setting up 8 or 9 flags. So golf carts are supposed to follow the rules of the road, but apparently seat belts and child seats and wearing shoes while you're driving doesn't apply to golf carts. Look at this mess we're coming up to. What are you doing? What are you guys doing? Everyone's trying to turn and no one's got turn signals on them. So it's not just the golf carts. Sweet. We're at mile marker 18, kids. I guess I should talk about, real briefly, I don't like talking about my medical procedures, guys. Why haven't I gotten a stint yet? Stints cost money. I'm working on getting insurance. If I feel any worse than I have been feeling, I'm going straight to the emergency room. That's all I can do for now. Okay? End of subject. End of conversation. Where's all the dogs today? I've only seen a couple. The one thing I like about the early morning videos is I can get down to the water more often. There's that Jeep Club I showed, I think, a few days ago. I forget the name of it. Something 12th District, Texas Jeep Club, or... I'm sorry, I had to put in that information in my head about the Horace Caldwell Pier, and I lost the Jeep Club information. You can't fit 14 ounces of water in a 12-ounce glass, so there has not been one opening on my left. So, like, if I wanted to pull in and have a little water view and set up for the day, they're gone already. There's a constable. I did see this morning over at the Coast Guard station, they were having an open house, and they had a helicopter landed out in the yard there at the Station Street. Oddly enough, the Coast Guard station is on Station Street. But I thought that was pretty cool. And there was a coastie at the gate, and I asked the, now this guy doesn't need to wave, because he just went for the opening, which is pretty sweet. So, the person is passing me on the right, I guess. Wow. That's a bold move. And now there's a person passing me on the left. That's a normal move. A bunch of dads in a hurry to get back to their overpriced condos and stay inside the rest of the day and watch the NBA basketball playoffs. They don't even want to get behind each other now that they're up there, you know? Good for you. You made those stupid moves and now you're all the way up there. Look at that Jeep. It's got some funky wheels on it. I should be out looking for flags today because there are a lot of them. Lock the doors. Turn the lights down low. Ooh, that Jeep Club's got more people now. It's got people standing around. There's a lot more Jeeps there than when I filmed the other day. Good for them. There's a Jeep flag there. It says it's Go Topless Day. Think I should pass this guy on the inside? More Jeeps. Might have to turn the camera around and come look at Jeeps, huh? I think we might need to do that. There's a lot of Jeeps there. We're up to mile marker 28, kids. Right to our right. That's a special spot for one of my viewers. You got You got half a Confederate flag and half of American flag there. So you're desecrating two flags at once. Congratulations. Let me turn it around the other way, guys. I don't know if we're going to get glare with this facing into the sun like this. Give me a minute to adjust it. Give me a minute, kids. How's that? That's not bad at all. Let's go look at some of these Jeeps. We'll wind it up. Truck. Jeep, Jeep, Jeep. Crazy hater. Pibble. I guess if you get a Jeep, each one's got its own little Jeep name. Is that what's going on here? Go Topless Day, that banner says. And a lot of the Jeeps have their tops off. Most of them have their tops on. Even the ones flying the Go Topless Day. This person does not look happy. Son, you do not look happy. That one Jeep's got its wheel up on the other Jeep. There's a few like that. Wonder how safe that is. These kids today in their rock and roll. There's a Ram Power Wagon stopped in front of us, so we're not in a hurry. We'll wait. Oh, here comes a woman in a bikini. Close your eyes, kids. Close your eyes. Well, I guess we're all going to hell now. At least I'll know people. Golf cart and Jeep seems to be the way to go here. You have to go a little bit this way so I don't hit these people. Woo! There's a lot of Jeeps. There's a lot of Jeeps. There's a lot of Jeeps. There's a lot of women. I don't know if they're putting on suntan lotion or getting ready to oil wrestle. I think it's going to be I think they're just tanning. Certainly help my ratings if there was some oil wrestling going on here. All the people looking, that's a lot of Jeeps. There's got to be a couple hundred Jeeps here. There's the Go Topless. Sorry about the crooked picture, guys. I'm afraid to touch it again. Here's a good shot of that wheel. See that wheel? That Jeep's got its wheel up on the other Jeep wheel. That's pretty cool. That takes some talent. I don't got none, but it takes some talent. Well, guys, there's a nice jacked up truck right there. I can try to straighten this out, kids. Hold on, let me try to straighten this up a little. Let me try to straighten this up a little, just so I don't have to play with it. There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're getting the views. Bikini girls and Jeeps. Oh, if I see a dog, it's going to be a complete day. This is what I should have been doing all along. Not just a rookie mistake on my part. Maybe those other channels are right. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I've been sleeping good. I went to bed last night. I went to bed. I sleep in the front of my truck in the driver's chair. I went to chair last night around, I don't know. It got dark about 8:15. Good evening, ladies. Good morning. What is it, afternoon? It's just noon right now. Good afternoon, ladies. And probably fell asleep around 10. Played on my phone. Ran some playlists on my tablet for friends of mine. I watched a movie, here you go, on Netflix last night called The Peanut Butter Falcon. And it had Shia LaBeouf, an actor with Down syndrome. I don't know, the actor's name was David something. Who else was in it? Oh man, just a a lot of famous people have small parts in it. But what I thought was funny is some old-time wrestlers had parts in it, small parts, including Jake the Snake Roberts and Mick Foley. So I thought that was pretty neat. There's dogs in the cart, guys. Dogs in the cart. Woohoo! Thomas Hayden Church had a small part in it, and it was like an hour and 36 minutes, and very little special effects, and it was a movie with acting in it, and I just thought it was good. I liked it. So if you get a chance, check out Peanut Butter Falcon. It's on Netflix right now. Let me see. Bikinis, Jeeps, a dog, movie review, medical update, bitched about YouTube. By the way, YouTube, I love you. Thank you, YouTube. Over 1 million channels. YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Shorts. None of them show me what I'm looking for, but I still enjoy it. Hey guys, I have no idea how long this video is with the sun shining. We're in Port Aransas. It's a little hazy, it's a little smoky. We're still getting smoke from the Mexican wildfires. Thank you, Mexico. If you guys have any cans to be recycled, here's the recycled turtle right there. Hold on, let me get the recycled turtle. There's the recycled turtle. Anyone got to go potty? Go ahead, hop out. I'll wait for you here. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.